So today we're going to be talking about ECOMI, also known as OMI. It's actually a Singapore-based company, and they're actually targeting mass adoption for NFT licensed art, which I think is really interesting, and I think it has a lot of potential to make a lot of people money. Now we're going to be going over a bunch of stuff today, so I don't know how long this video is going to end up because I'm recording this as I'm going over all this, and I'm going to try to actually shorten it as much as possible, but I am so excited about this project that I may rant on. So if you don't want to hear me rant, just fast forward or maybe try to look for the parts that you're interested in. But I just can't help it, and this is like my third time trying to make this video, but I'm just going to talk, and I'm just going to show you my excitement for this project, and I'm going to tell you everything I know about it. I've been doing a lot of research. I've been staying up to 3 or 4 in the morning doing as much research as possible so I can actually give you all the information that you need to buy OMI, to invest into the app, and to know the fundamentals about it, because there's a lot to learn. And for people who are actually still new to the blockchain world and people who are new to the crypto universe, this kind of stuff is just really confusing, and I totally understand. It takes a lot of time, a lot of articles to read, and it's just like a lot of learning. So I'm going to try to break it down as much as I can, and hopefully it helps. If you have any questions or concerns, you can comment below. And remember, with all this information that I'm giving out, please remember to like the video and subscribe to my channel, because I'm really putting in a lot of work into this channel now, and I'm going to be releasing almost every day. Thank you so much for the support, and let's talk about this. Alright, so ECOMI, man, I am just so bullish on this. I guess this company actually dropped not too long ago, around February 15th, so last month, and they're just skyrocketing up. I mean, they're already at a little over half a cent, which is 0.0075. I got in about around 0.0051, so I'm looking pretty good right now. But this isn't going to be all just about OMI. We're going to actually talk about their habitat that they're creating in the crypto space, and how actually their application that you can buy licensed NFTs on may explode, and it may be the next new best thing. You see these NFTs with like Beeples and these other artists exploding right now, and some of these art pieces, these NFT pieces, are selling for hundreds of thousands of dollars. Now, some people may find it a surprise. I don't really find it a surprise. This is such a new asset class that people, these big collectors and these big bullish people who have a lot of money, are coming into the market, and they're realizing the potential, just like some of us are. And they're just putting their money where they think they're going to make profits. So it makes sense to me. Now, ECOMI, there's only a few markets you can buy it on right now. You can only buy it on BitMax and Bit4X. So it's not really easy to get OMI right now for the general public. And I think that's why it's not at a higher price than it is right now. Because honestly, once you look at the fundamentals of this company and you see everything that it has to offer, you're going to realize that this is possibly, a $1, $2, $3 type of cryptocurrency that you can invest in. And I'm not giving any predictions, but in my opinion, I think it's even worth a lot more. And we're going to go over why. So I'm actually currently using Bit4X to get the OMI, and we're going to go step by step on how to do that, because it can be kind of confusing. Bit4X isn't really US friendly, but you can kind of find your way around the website, and you can actually sign up the security part so you can actually use the exchange. I know some of these exchanges, they don't work in the US, and they won't even let you get on with your IP address. And even if you use something to hide your IP address, then they're not gonna like a VPN. They still will have you try to sign out the securities with your KYC information, like your identity, and they won't even let you use the exchange if you're from the US. But for some reason, Bit4X doesn't have a hardcore security, so you're able to actually get in there. All you really have to do is end up using a second phone number, because your US phone number is not going to be able to, you're not going to be able to put it in there. So when you do use Bit4X, you're going to have to use like an app like this to make a fake phone number, or well, it's a real phone number, but it's on the application. You're going to have to use that for verification. And you can always change the phone number later too. You can actually get a free trial for this application right here. This is the one I used. So for now, it's the wild, wild west still. It's still hard to get some of these new tokens. You have to go through a bunch of hoops to actually get them, but if you want to get in early, if you see the potential and you want to get in early and make a lot of gains, this is how you got to do it. So we're going to be going over this more, but let's just talk about the application that ECOMI came out with, and that they have had out for a while now, and there's actually a lot of collectors who are getting in on this. This is the VeVe app. I've downloaded it. It's a great application. Now, I actually have my phone ready to go. What I wanted to do is just go over the VeVe app real quick. So I'm going to go ahead and hit record on my phone. 2, 1, 0. Now we're recording on my phone. I'll make sure to put this up on the video. Now, this app right here is absolutely amazing, guys. So these NFTs, if you don't know what an NFT is, it's a non-fungible token on the blockchain, and you actually own like that piece of that piece of code. And now what they're doing is they're putting these art pieces, these licensed art pieces into the NFT world, and I think these are going to really be big. I mean, they're already selling out on the application. What's cool about it is you can have your own collection room right here. You can look around. I have a few Batmans. I think the Batmans was a really good investment. I only have three right now, but I think it's really cool how they have a virtual room and you can store all of your stuff in here. What's also cool is like if you actually go to your collection and you look through it, you can actually see how much of the supply is left. If you scroll down to your wish list. So if you go to your wish list, if you add something on your wish list, you can actually see how much is left. So 5,460 left of that. I don't think that's actually released yet. But this, the one I have 2 of, there's only 1,800 left. And what's cool about these items is there's a lot of information on here. You can find out the artist who actually made these. You can find out if it's first edition or not. The gems you actually purchase in app, so it takes away from your Apple Pay or however you have it set up with your credit card. What's cool about the gems is that actually every time you burn or every time you buy the gems, it actually burns off some of the OMI. And that this whole application is actually created around the OMI habitat. So it actually burns the OMI when you buy the gems, and that will eventually, in my opinion, or at least this is how I see it, that will make the OMI coin, it will make it more valuable in the future. So we'll talk a little bit more about that. There's some charts I want to show you, but I just wanted to show you the app real quick. They actually show you how many editions were made. So 5,500 first editions were made. And yeah, this is pretty much the app. You can go to the feeds. People can actually post their stuff on the feed. It's almost like a social media. The secondary market is down right now, but you can actually buy these NFTs and then sell them on the secondary market for more money. So when that's back up, obviously that's going to just be the best thing. I mean, you're going to be able to buy these NFTs that come out, and then when these new collectors come in or these old collectors come in, from the 60s and 70s and realize this is the next best thing, and these Batman collectors come in, they're going to realize how much potential this has, and they're going to be wanting to get these first edition pieces. So how much do you think they're going to sell for? If you have guys like Beeples who's selling his art for a lot of money, and now you have companies like DC Universe coming into play, Cartoon Network coming into play, they're going to go ahead and just blow the whole game up because collectors really like licensed stuff. They want the real thing. So I think this has a lot of potential. I think you should download the app. I think you should at least buy a few pieces. You don't have to buy the expensive pieces. Just go. I mean, there's unicorns in here too. Look right here, your wallet's right there, the gems. You can have your profile. You can actually, if it wants to load, you can actually, put a bio on your profile. You can make it private so other people can't see your profile. There's a lot of things you can do on this app. Just go check it out. I could spend like another hour on it and just go over everything, but there's just so much to go over. So like I said, I'm going to rant a lot, but I'm just really excited about this project, and it's really making me see the potential and the amount of profits I can make off of OMI and off of these NFTs. But let's go ahead and take this off. We've already looked at it. Go ahead and add me if you want to add me on the VeVe app so we can be friends or follow me. It'll be really cool to just communicate with everyone. So that's that for the VeVe app. Let's go over the secure wallet. So the secure wallet is really nice because it's a cold storage wallet, and if you want to store your stuff offline and you don't want any kind of chance of anyone hacking your wallets online, your digital wallets, or from the exchanges, you can actually buy this. It's a little spendy. I currently do not have one, but I plan on getting one in the future just because I think it's the safest way to store your crypto. And if you're actually thinking about holding OMI for medium long term, it wouldn't be a bad idea to get something like this, especially if you take a couple of profits on the way. Maybe take $1,000 or $2,000 profit. Why not buy the secure wallet so it's safer, right? I will be buying one of those in the future. So like I said, go check out the VeVe app. We've already went over it on my phone. There's a lot to look at there, a lot for you to research. Now, I wanted to go over this right here. This is a chart that someone made. This is Blockchain Andy. I already subscribed to him. I like this video. So shout out to Blockchain Andy. This is really cool. I don't know if he made this or if he got it from somewhere else. I couldn't find it on the white papers, but he may have just kind of like made it into this thing right here to make it easier to read. But let's go over it because this is really interesting. And like I was telling you, when you buy the gems, the OMI is burned. And this is why I think investing in the OMI while also investing in the VeVe App NFTs is both gonna benefit you. You gotta hit it from both of these different ends because you can actually make profits on both. You know, if you invest in these NFTs and these collectors, and this gets mass adopted, and these collectors come in, they start downloading this app and realizing the potential, they're going to want these NFTs. But then they're also going to realize the potential of the whole company, the company as a whole, as they partner with more people. And then they're going to invest in OMI once OMI's on new exchanges, which, by the way, by the end of the month, OMI is supposed to be on a few more exchanges. So it's going to start, really cranking up here, and I think the price is going to be shooting up pretty soon. Even though it's been in an uptrend, I think it's about to explode, honestly. But we will see what happens. We just got to ride the train and see what goes on. But let's talk about this. You purchase $10 in app of the gems, right? Say you want to purchase one of those unicorns, you want to purchase one of those Batmans, you put $100 in there. So what's exactly happening on the back end when you purchase? What is going on with this app? What is happening on this blockchain technology? So the user buys 10 gems. I feel like that's so small they could have used it something else. Let's say the user buys 200 gems. Okay, so you bought 200 gems because you're ready to stock up on these NFTs, right? You buy 200 gems by way of in-app purchasing. You go ahead, you buy the gems. The app asks you if you want to purchase the gems. It takes it out of your credit card or your Apple Pay. Now, it's sent directly to the gem wallet. You have a gem wallet inside, like I showed you on the application. You have a gem wallet in there. It goes to your gem wallet. What happens after that? Well, while it goes to the gem wallet, this is also happening in the background. This purchase triggers a process to send the equivalent value in OMI from the in-app reserve through the user's OMI wallet to the OMI vault. Now, what's in the OMI vault? In-app reserve has 40% of the token supply. Now then it goes to the user's OMI wallet, which is inside the app as well. The OMI remains in the vault until the corresponding gems are spent. Now you're spending the gems, you're going ahead and you're going to spend them, right? You're going to buy that Batman, you're going to buy that Pokemon card that comes out, whatever you buy. It goes straight to the OMI Vault wallet. The corresponding OMI in the vault is exchanged for the NFT and then moved to the out of circulation wallet. What does that mean? It means it's burned. It means that the OMI is being burned. And I haven't looked up too many statistics, but I have watched some other YouTube videos, and there's been already I think even like billion, or not billion, but I think there's been millions of OMI burned already just by the people buying these NFTs in the app. So the way that they created their ecosystem is really interesting because, it's almost just like a money-making machine, in my opinion. You have the mass adoption with these collectors. It's burning the OMI off. So if you're invested in the OMI is going to continue to go up as collectors buy these NFTs and this gets mass adopted. You're winning off of the NFTs. You're going to be making the profits off the NFTs on the secondary market, and then you're going to be going ahead and getting profits off of the OMI when you invest in the OMI. I think it's a win-win situation. I really think everybody should pay attention to this company. I think they should invest in OMI. I think they should get the VeVe app. It's really crazy what's going on. Now, what is this right here? Oh, yeah. So this is really crazy. If you're a nerd like me, then you enjoy Back to the Future. Well, let's take a look at this. Now they're coming out with NFTs like this, which aren't only just a statue, but you can actually drive it in the virtual room. You'll be able to drive it around using the controls. Now, they actually talked about as well about how a lot of these other NFTs that they're coming out with, you'll actually be able to use them like video game characters. Like it's gonna get more crazy. You'll be able to actually use some of these statues or these characters. They'll have abilities. You can actually throw flames, or maybe you can fly or something like that. And maybe these virtual rooms will change. Maybe they'll add like actual open world places you can go. The sky's the limit. And it's just really crazy what's going on. I think there's just a lot of potential here. Really look into it. Now, I use Bit4X. Let's talk about actually purchasing OMI, because now that we got your head around exactly how the ecosystem works, you're probably interested in purchasing OMI. Like, hey man, how do I get in? OMI's, it's pretty low right now. I want to purchase some. Well, I use Bit4X, and I don't want to log into my account or anything, but I just want to let you know that Bit4X is going to be the easiest way to get OMI right now. Not until maybe they release the new exchanges. And those exchanges should be coming out, or not release it on the new exchanges, pardon me. But they should be released on those new exchanges by the end of the month, from what I heard. I don't have an exact date. I do apologize about that, but they should be released by the end of the month. So just look into that. I think there's some information out there. I already forgot the name of the exchanges, but there's just so much information. When you're signing up for Bit4X, it's going to go over all the stuff to sign up for it. Just follow the steps so you can actually use the exchange and use the deposits and the withdrawals and stuff on the site. Do not keep your OMI on this site. I think they have a USDT pair. So if you want to purchase Tether and then send the Tether, the USD Tether to the site to purchase OMI, you can do that. I messed up. I was actually using Ethereum and then switching Ethereum to USDT. But the fees right now for Ethereum are just out of this world. They're just too expensive, man, and I just can't do it. So I started purchasing the USDT. So go ahead and do that if you want to purchase the OMI. Now, once you're set up on Bit4X, there's a lot of videos out there if you're still having trouble. So just look it up, Google it. You'll figure it out. It's really easy. Once you're set up on Bit4X, like I said, you'll have to use like one of these applications right here, like the second phone number thing. Go ahead, look that up. If you want to get, a different phone number just so you can set up, they don't have the US phone number or the US area codes in there. So you'll have to use like Canada or something like that, like a phone number from there, just so you can actually get approved to do the withdrawals. So go ahead and use Bit4X. It's going to be your best bet. Now I'm actually using Trust Wallet. Like I said, I don't have the actual the cold storage wallet that they have. So you'll have to use either Trust Wallet or maybe like another Ethereum wallet. I'm going to go over this real quick. This is something else I wanted to go over. Sorry for all of my stalls and my ums, but there's just so much to talk about and my brain's going a mile a minute and I'm thinking about so many things. Okay, so we're going to go over Trust Wallet right now. That's what we're going to do right now, and I'm actually recording right now. Okay, so I'll put this up on the screen, but this is the Trust Wallet. Now, once you have your OMI on Bit4X, right? Once you have it, you're going to take it. There's a spot account. It's called a spot account on Bit4X. Once you have it in your spot account, you're going to make sure that you take it out of your spot account and you put it in one of your wallets. Now you have the OMI in the wallet, right? Well, where are you going to send your OMI? Because you want to make sure that OMI is not going to disappear. You don't want to leave OMI on the Bit4X exchange because that's not really good. You don't have keys to it. It's technically not yours if it's sitting on the exchange. So how are you going to transfer it? Well, you're going to transfer it to Trust Wallet. This is the easiest way I found how to do it. So what you're going to do is you're actually going to come here to the Trust Wallet, right? And once you have the Trust Wallet, once you have everything set up, you're actually just going to come up here to the side and you're going to go ahead, find GoChain. You're going to make sure GoChain is checked off, right? Once GoChain is checked off, you're going to scroll all the way down. You're going to do Add Custom Token. Now, this is important because OMI is currently not on Trust Wallet, which is why we're doing this. And what this, and I don't really know the technology behind this. I'm not a genius. All I know is how to follow instructions, really. And I know a little bit about it. But let's just look at it. So, I guess this is actually connected to the GoChain wallet, and you can actually look GoChain up a little bit more. We'll go over it too in the video. Man, this is going to be a long video, but there's just so much to cover. So right now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to add GoChain. So we added GoChain, in the token, we checked it off, and then we went to the custom, create a custom token down at the bottom, and now we're using the network GoChain. And then we're going to go ahead. I don't have it on my, sorry about that. I don't have it on my my code. I don't have it on my paste or my clipboard. Sorry, I can't even think right now. There's so much going on. I stopped recording though, just so you don't see where I'm going to get the code, because I have a lot of information on my phone I don't want people seeing. Codes and all that kind of stuff. But we're going to go ahead and go to the Trust Wallet again, and we're going to open it back up. Okay, so now we're back at the Trust Wallet. I got the code. So what you're going to do is you're going to get the code. I'm going to leave all this information for you. I'm going to leave it all for you at the bottom here of the video in the description. You'll be able to go to any of the links and find out how to do all this. So what you're going to do is you're going to, after you're picking the network GoChain, make sure to pick GoChain. Do not leave it on Ethereum. People have done that and lost their OMI. Make sure to pick GoChain. After you pick GoChain, you're going to hit paste. Now, once you hit paste, you'll know you'll have the right code because the name will pop up, the symbol will pop up, the decimals will pop up. And this is actually running off of the GoChain network. So you're going to go ahead and hit save. Now you have OMI. Cancel out of this, hit done. See, now you have GoChain and you have the OMI token. You can send right to this OMI address from Bit4X. You can send it right here. Now, this is the thing. Bit4X is going to charge you 2,000 OMI. It's going to charge you 2,000 OMI to send off of Bit4X. Now, it's not a lot, but I just want to warn you that's how much it's going to charge you. Now, once it is on the OMI token address on the Trust Wallet, the only way to get it off Trust Wallet is to have Go. You need to get Go. Now, Go, I already have some Go. I actually got Go off of a Telegram chat, and I don't have the link for you, but they're really easy to find. If you just go to Reddit and look up GoChain, there's people posting links to all these Telegram chats. People will just give you Go. It's at like 4 cents right now. If all you need is like literally one Go for thousands of transactions. It's not like Ethereum. If you have like one Go, that will actually last you a long time. So sorry about all these pop-ups coming on my phone. I have a lot of applications. I'm in fantasy and stuff, so you have all that stuff popping up. Sorry about that. But yeah, go ahead and make sure that you try to just get someone to send you Go. It's really hard to get Go right now. If you do want to get Go, you can actually go to, if you want to get Go, you can go. If you want to get Go, you can go to the GoSwap.exchange. You can actually link up your MetaMask. If you don't know what MetaMask is, it's a downloadable extension with addresses. You'll be able to put ETH on there. You can do multiple addresses, and you can actually switch it out for Go. So you can go to GoSwap Exchange. All the information on GoChain.io. If there's other exchanges you can actually get Go, but it's so hard to get it on all of these. I'm just not able to get it. I tried everything. So the best way I found how to do it is actually just go ahead and ask someone to just give you one Go. I mean, it's 4 cents. People are really nice in the, especially in the GoChain community. They'll just give you one Go. Just find a Telegram group, find a Reddit page of GoChain, and just be like, hey man, can someone just send me a Go? Then you'll have it on here, and you'll be able to send your OMI back out to get the profits back to Bit4X, or hopefully in the future to these new exchanges to be able to get those profits. Because that's the only way to send it back off is to make sure that you have GoChain in there. And you only, like I said, all you need is one. It doesn't use a lot to send the OMI over. And GoChain is actually possibly another really good buy. The stuff that they're doing right now with their low fees and everything, I mean, I actually think it's better than Ethereum, and a lot of other people do too. So it's not a bad buy. Maybe even think about going into GoChain, but this video is really about ECOMI. So we're going to go ahead and end this. Sorry for just keeping it there for a long time. And we went over GoSwap, Trust Wallet. This is the article that I actually found how to do the Trust Wallet stuff. So I'll go ahead and place this below so you can have step-by-step on how to do it. And do yourself a favor, read this whole article because it talks about a lot of stuff about ECOMI, the secure wallet. It tells you how to do everything, and it's a really nice article by Medium. I always love these Medium articles. They always break everything down for you. I find them really helpful anytime I'm lost, so go ahead and look at that. Now, I just wanted to go over this last thing. I don't know what time we're sitting at here. I'm pretty sure this video is super long, probably past 30 minutes. Who knows? We'll find out at the end. But I just wanted to go over this last thing right here. I thought it was pretty cool. This is in the white papers. This is called the Metcalfe Effect. Let's go over it. As ECOMI Collect is a platform targeting the mass market, Metcalfe's law, which states the value of network is proportional to the square of the number of connected users of the system, will play a role in the growth of the user base. Metcalfe's law in action: 2 telephones can make only 1 connection, 5 can make 10 connections, and 12 can make 66 connections, and so on. So I just think it's really cool how they set up their ecosystem. They set it up for it to succeed. You know, the fees are going to be low. at least for the Go Chain network. And I think OMI, by the way it's set up, by how it's being burned with these NFTs, I think it's going to go really high. I think there's a lot of value in these new licensed NFTs, particularly that's the key word there, licensed, because there's a lot of art out there that people spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on, but there is going to be some type of bubble in the NFT market. You can't just think everything's going to be valuable because it's an NFT. A Joe Schmo can make anything. He could just take a picture of anything and put it up there, and next thing it's selling for $10,000 or $100,000, and by next year it's worth nothing. You just don't know what's going to happen. I feel a lot more safer getting into these licensed NFTs that I think are going to make a lot of profits with real collectors and mass adoption. This is the biggest thing I want you to get out of this. We went over a lot of stuff today, but this is the biggest thing I want you to get out of this. And we already talked about this, but there are a lot of people who are still skeptical about cryptocurrency. There are a lot of people who don't understand it. There are a lot of people who think it's just drug money. There's a lot of propaganda from the media. There are still people who, even though it's been around for a long time and a lot of these cryptocurrencies are making people millionaires, they still don't understand it. They're still scared about it. And there's a lot of good reason to be scared about it, because this still is the wild, wild west. It's, SEC hasn't gone ahead and given the okay to all of these companies. There's still a lot going on in the background that the government probably doesn't approve of. But this is how it is, and this is going to be the new world that we live in. Financial technology has been upgrading since the dawn of time. We started with gold and silver. We went to fiat, so we had it backed by gold and silver. Then we had it not backed by gold and silver. We used credit cards, which are basically just numbers in a bank. And, banks don't actually hold your cash. Now it's just numbers in a system. But now that's exactly what we're moving to. We're moving to different type of value, a different asset. This is what is happening in the blockchain world, the crypto world. We're starting to take physical items and we're starting to put them on the blockchain, and we're starting to make them licensed. So they're real, actual digital assets that can be tracked. And this is the new world that we're going to be living in, man. I mean, I'm excited about it. I hope you guys are excited about it. I hope you see the potential. I hope you don't miss your time to get in. I still think it's really early. I still think I still think that if OMI went to 5 cents today, you'd still be early if you got in at 5 cents. I really think it's a good time to get in now, but you're not missing out on much if you even wait to 5 cents. I think this is a company that's going to be a long-term hold, maybe even medium hold. Maybe I'll sell half when it hits $5. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I'm holding a pretty good bag of OMI right now, and I think it can make me really wealthy. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know it was really long. I know I talk really fast, but there's just so much to go over, and I'm excited about it, and I don't want to make this video an hour long, so I have to try to at least break it down or be as fast as I can as possible because people get bored. But this is my overview of ECOMI. Do what you will. This isn't financial advice. This is just a 30-year-old guy talking about something that he invested in and something that he thinks will make him a lot of money. So if you agree with me, then maybe you should invest in it. If you don't, then maybe find a different project. But we will be talking a lot about other projects that are coming out. I'm still doing all my research. There's a lot of meme coins that are starting to come out too. I actually see potential in meme coins, but they're short term. They're not long term, obviously, but I think some of them could actually be long term. So anyways, let me stop ranting. There's so much to talk about going on in the space right now, but thank you for listening to my video. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down. If you think I can work on something, let me know in the comments. Tell me if you're excited about this. Thank you for watching this video and have a great day.